It's supposed to be pretty rare that it snows in the winter here, but I got lucky. I get to see snow. So this is really exciting for me. I love snow. I was like worried that I wouldn't get to see any this winter. So it definitely doesn't snow as much in Oregon as it does in Ohio, but yeah, snow. I'm headed to a doctor's appointment. It's the week between Christmas and New Year's Eve. I want to stop at this food cart, probably, I don't know, after my appointment, I think. The food is from Mauritius, which is islands off the east coast of Africa, like east of the big island of Madagascar even. And it has an interesting history, Mauritius, and it's a very, like, kind of obscure place, I guess, for a lot of people. Anyway, Mauritius was an archipelago originally discovered by the Arabs in the Indian Ocean. And then the Portuguese found it, and that sort of colonized it, and eventually the Dutch came in and they put a colony there, which they abandoned later. And then the French put a colony there later on, and then the British took the Mauritius Islands from the French. Then what happened? And then the British gave them their independence in the 60s, although they kept an area for a base, and then the Americans came in and built a base there as well. But these islands are interesting also because the dodo bird, that flightless bird, it was like the only place in the world where you could find it, and it went extinct there. So anyway, it's a very obscure, exotic, historically interesting, and culturally rich place. It's sort of a tropical paradise from what I saw on YouTube. And there's a food cart from this group of islands. I just can't believe it. So I thought, wow, you know, I have to try this. And it's like only in Portland, or, you know, a place like that with so much culinary diversity, you know. So let's try it out. And here it is. And they're actually sold out. I'm gonna have shawarma instead. Why not? I don't have any plans. I don't have any plans for New Year's yet, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Someone invited me to a lumber twink party, and he said I should wear plaid, but I don't know. It's probably any kind of boutique gay party in a warehouse is gonna, I don't know how much, 20 bucks to get in. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Maybe I'm expecting it to be like a lot crazier than it is, you know. Lumber twink? I don't know. What would that look like? It sounds pretty Oregonian. It is New Year's Eve 2015, and I think I might run up to Washington. I've got a few more hours left in this year, and I want to go up to Washington to add another state to the list of states I visited in 1 year. This is my personal best. So far, I mean, of course, I was in Ohio, and then I went to Mexico, basically. This doesn't count as an American state, but I went to Sonora. But I went to Arizona. Oh, this is going to be backwards. I drove through West Virginia, stopped in Wheeling. I went to see falling water in Pennsylvania. Went through Maryland. Really beautiful leaving the mountains in western Maryland. I went to D.C., which isn't really a state. They want to be. They should be, and I don't really know, whatever. Kentucky, of course. I think I went to Kentucky a million times. Indiana. I had like a little Indianapolis weekend in the beginning of the year. I did not go to Chicago this year, but I drove through Illinois. Ew, this car's dirty. I collect postcards anyway. Let's hide that. Yeah, but I stopped in Peoria. This is my Iowa postcard, which is in another vlog. Went through Nebraska. Went through Wyoming, which is the most empty place that I've ever been. Went through Utah. Went through Idaho. And finally, I got to Portland, Oregon, which was awesome. So, one card I didn't have was Virginia. And I even briefly lived in Virginia. And so, I don't know. So, okay, so like, let's count Virginia. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, I've actually been to Washington before, but not this year. So when I go to Washington here really soon, Washington State, then that will be the 16th state in 1 year. So yeah, and I went clear across the United States, so pretty much from coast to coast. So yeah, all right, well, let's go to Washington. All right. It's kind of dark in here. Let's see. Oh. I love that painting. Okay, yeah, this is where I'm staying right now. It's pretty cool. So, gosh, that looks so dark. Of course, it always looks dark in this thing. I need to make a fire. Maybe that's what I'll do tonight. Probably not, though. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's go to Washington. Yup. I think I-5 goes, I don't know, like Southern California to Seattle? Something like that, maybe. It's like the West Coast version of I-95. Alright, I'm headed over the Columbia River into Washington. And, yeah, it's really close to here. I mean, I think it was only like 15 minutes from where I live right now, so not that much of an adventure. I'm probably just gonna like hit. So the city right across the river here is called Vancouver, and just like Vancouver, British Columbia, except it's Vancouver, Washington. Oh, here we go. Here's our entering Washington sign. Oh, look, get ready for it. You see that? It's up there. Yeah, you couldn't really see it, but we're in Washington now. All right, yeah. This is the highest number of states I've ever been in 1 year. But yeah, not Vancouver, British Columbia, but Vancouver, Washington. Oh, they do have some of their own little towers over here. Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna just turn around and head back to Oregon.
Issues before we pull the trigger on an order, and then we'll decide to get them both and split them.
Yeah. Let me reintroduce you both. If you're just joining us, my guests are Aziz Ansari and Alan Yang, and they co-created and co-write many of the episodes of the new Netflix comedy series, Master of None. Aziz stars in it.
Hi, so yeah, I'm all alone on New Year's Eve, and it's kind of depressing, but this person online just invited me to something, so hopefully it's cool. Okay, so the guy that invited me to do something is really hot and incredibly fit, and it's a rave, and you're gonna have to be shirtless and shit. So I'm gonna go home and play video games, and happy New Year. He's too hot. I'm not gonna ruin that by. He was like, "Oh, let's go to this rave, and we can. All you need is gym shorts, and everyone's gonna be, you know, there's gonna be no shirts, and you have to wear really loose clothing." And he's like, "It doesn't matter how cold it is, because it's gonna be, everything's gonna be so sweaty." And I was just like, yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, I'm not gonna go to that rave. I am gonna just play video games or computer or whatever, so yeah. Oh well. Okay, that guy just kept messaging me, and I don't know about the shirts off part because I'm not comfortable enough in my body for that, honestly. But the rave bit sounds fun. I'm down for that, I guess. I've never done a rave before. Oh my god, a rave on New Year's Eve? This could be crazy. Oh man, I was seriously like, oh man, I was like almost crying. That was so sad. Okay. Oh, yeah. I want to get, I'll have to get a video of this guy. You'll see. All right. Or I've never seen him before. Maybe he looks a lot better in his pictures than he does in real life, just like me. Oh, geez.